Government cannot function without the trust of the people. In the tenure I have as mayor, whether it's 45 days, 2 years, 6 years, or whatever, I intend to do everything I can to restore the trust in government of this city. I'm calling this press conference to announce the termination of Deborah Vance-Bowie as Chief of Staff. I am taking this action for the following reasons. First, Ms. Vance-Bowie must bear substantial responsibility for the gross errors in the creation of the current fiscal year budget. The creation of the budget is an executive branch function. The City Council is restricted by law from even requesting information directly from department heads. Thus, it is the executive branch of government that bears responsibility for the veracity of the budgeting data. We can argue whether it was the budgeting process that was flawed or whether it was management of that process. In either case, Ms. Vance-Bowie must bear responsibility. I have talked directly with Steve Saylor, who says he was informed that he informed Ms. Vance-Bowie as early as June that the budget was in trouble. Ms. Vance-Bowie says that is not the case. But it is irrelevant who is correct here. It doesn't matter. Mr. Saylor worked for the mayor's office, and Ms. Vance-Bowie was the chief of staff. Second, on my first day as acting mayor, and maybe even a little before, in a meeting with executive staff, Ms. Vance-Bowie informed me and the rest of the staff that 2 weeks earlier she had given valuable information along with administrative emails to a reporter for the media. She admitted that she gave this information to the reporter because before she gave that information to the mayor or to the city council. The mayor, please get me right, that the media is entitled to information about the city's finances. No problem about that. I've always been transparent, giving you the information that you needed without question, and sometimes just giving it to you because I thought it was the right thing to do. But the chief of staff must not feel a greater obligation to work for the media, news outlet, than she feels to her responsibility to the elected representatives of the city. As a woman in government, this action really grieves me. It's so seldom that women get to the place where they are in charge of things. So this is not something that I take lightly. I have been very troubled by all this, but it is something that I have to do. We have to restore trust in government, and it starts with the mayor's office. To that end, I have appointed this morning the interim chief of staff as Kevin Moore. I have known Kevin Moore for a number of years. He has worked for city government for 14 years. He is 40 years old, if I can tell your age. He has a BS in business administration with a concentration in accounting from Sanford. He has public accounting background. He worked in finance for 4 years in accounts payable, paying the city bills. I met him as the budget analyst for the city council. He has been the principal accountant for community development and is now the business manager for park and recreation. The chief of operations will assume a lot of the duties that the chief of staff had during this time until we can figure out the money issues that the city of Birmingham has.